We are kicking off stage 1 with our very first game between Global Esports and Zeta Division. For our first scrum interview, we have Spin and Lightningfast from Global Esports. Let's begin by hearing from both of you on your thoughts on the game.
Sunset was obviously a wash. It's a map we weren't very well prepared on going in. Unfortunately, Zeta picked it straight away in the veto, so a bit unlucky for us. Icebox we were very well prepared on. It should have been a much easier game, to be perfectly honest. I think we were all over them. Our game plan was strong and they had nothing to counter it. We just threw away a lot of rounds. Ascent, realistically, they found one gap in our B site on the defense side, and they just exploited that over and over and over again. But attack side should have been easily ours. It shouldn't have been 6-6. It should have been 8-4 or more to us. And we lost a lot of momentum on that eco round where we lost the 4v1 eco round, the 4v2 round. Yeah, I think a lot of those things impacted us, but the maps we were very well prepared on, we're strong. I think even in scrims, we've been really strong against very good teams. It's the first game of a long season. Very disappointed that we didn't manage to close this one because it would have been nice value for us going into the rest of the season. But hey, Zeta Division's a big team. It's not the worst team to lose to, as much as we'd like to win all of our games.
Lightningfast?
I mean, almost the same feeling. It's just like we could have closed down the games a lot earlier, like even not counting Sunset, counting Icebox and Ascent as well. A lot of rounds where we could have, we already had the advantages, but we just like lost those easy rounds and the momentum got lost a little bit. But even though it's just like those last two maps should have been closed out much earlier, we just lost a lot of momentum.
All right, thank you. Next question is from the Korean media for you, Coach. Can you share your evaluation of the team during kickoff and things that the team has improved since then?
In kickoff, we had a lot of problems with like our general fundamentals. We played around some quite gimmicky comps and some like very creative play styles, which was a strength for us, but I think we leaned into it a little too heavily. Against Zeta last time, we looked outclassed, just completely outclassed, like in the fights and everything else. It just looked like we didn't deserve to be on the server with them, to be perfectly honest. This time, I don't think that's the case at all. I don't think we were beaten on an individual level or on a fundamental level, which is a good change. We were in that fight. If the veto had gone a different way, if they'd picked a map that we were better prepared on, it would have been well, realistically, it could have been 2-0 for us, but it didn't happen. So we essentially went into the best of 3, 1-0 down because we got slapped about on Sunset. I think the biggest change we've made is like we've really tried to dial into like our team play and make sure that we're playing a lot better together. And I think we showed that today. It's unfortunate we weren't able to actually get the result we want.
All right. Next question is also from Korean media for you, Lightningfast. It was the first match of the season. Was there any pressure you felt?
No, to be perfectly honest, I felt like it's just any other day. It's like the whole team was itself very calm in ourselves, and yeah, we just went into the game with being very calm, and it also showed in the game. I mean, comparing to the last time we faced against Zeta Division, this is a much improvement, but unfortunately we couldn't close out the game. But yeah, it's just that we were more calm this time.
All right. Follow-up question for you, Lightningfast. What was the problem in Sunset, and what did you do to bounce back in the Icebox?
Sunset in general, I think the game plan we didn't have a solid game plan for Sunset, but apart from that, we managed to bounce back in Iceboxes because we had a very good game plan. Yeah, and we were pretty strong in that. And yeah.
All right. Next question is for you, Coach, from Chris at Spin Esports. For Coach Spin, you are 0-4 against Zeta now. What is about them that is hard to beat?
Nothing. Silly question. Move on, please.
All right. Also for you, for Lightningfast from Spin Esports, what do you think is lacking in the team right now? How do you guys improve next?
Nothing. Nothing's lacking.
All right. I love the confidence. Also, next question. You'll next face DRX on Monday. How would you interpret the game? will we get some more tactics that is still uncovered? I guess this is for you, Coach.
It makes a big difference what the maps go to. Obviously, they're about to play now. We've already played, so it does make a lot of difference because the preparation will be against a team that's actually, against their recent stuff. So yeah, it makes it a lot different. I think they're having a lot of difficulties as well. I think our performance against them last year was very good. I think we have a good read on how to play against them. I think it's difficult to say what the difference will be, to be honest.
All right. We'll now move to on-site media live questions. If you have questions, please raise your hand and our team will call on you. When you ask your question, please state your name and publication. I think Arnab has his hand up.
Oh, sorry. Anil?
Hello? Hello? Can you...
Oh, Anil, are you here?
Hello? Yeah.
Okay.
I was getting unmuted, muted automatically. Yeah. Can you guys hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, great. I have two-part question. One is for Spin and one is for Lightningfast. My first question for Spin is, what made you choose Icebox over Bind? Compared for last time you guys played Zeta, you lost in Icebox. What gave you the confidence to pick Icebox again?
We beat Genji in a scrim.
Okay, great. My question is for Lightningfast. I'll ask in Hindi.
Yeah.
बोलू अभी टीम को काफी क्रिटिसिज्म मिलता है ऑनलाइन, सबको पता है ये चीज, बट क्या चीज आप लोग को मोटिवेट करता है वो चीज रॉन्ग प्रूफ करने में? क्योंकि आई थिंक ग्लोबली एक अकेली टीम होगी जिसको सबसे ज़्यादा ऑनलाइन हिट मिलता है, तो उस चीज़ को आप लोग मेंटली कैसे फाइट बैक करते हो?
I mean, not really anything. To be perfectly honest, you won't find me on social media so much just because of that. And there's a reason why the whole team itself is not really very active in social media, because you just want to be away from the hate and you just want to be away from the criticism and do your job and keep grinding hard, right? So all we focus on is just on ourselves and the team itself, and we keep grinding and we focus on the next, whatever's next. And yeah, I mean, it's very tough to handle those criticisms, but it's part of the job. We have to do it somehow. Say again.
Good luck for the match against
Oh,
DRX.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Any more questions? All right. I guess one last question for you, Coach. What are your thoughts and expectations for stage one?
I don't really put any expectations on the team. I think it's a bit pointless to kind of look at the season as a whole. We just look at the next match and the match after that and so on. Our expectation, I guess, and our hopes are really that we just keep developing over this split. Like, it doesn't really matter the results of this split for the overall process of getting towards the playoffs. The goal is to make the playoffs at the end of split 2, so we have a chance of going to champions. So that is the main goal for the year. Obviously, we'd like to put ourselves in a position where we're well in the running for that point. Like, I think it's fair to say that's the goal. Put ourselves in a good position to continue fighting for the playoffs in the end of split 2.
All right. That's all the questions we have for you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back soon for our next Scrum interview. Thank you
very
everyone.
much.